Hey everyone, welcome to Screen Time Chronicles podcast, your go-to source for the latest in world events, relationships, health, and celebrity news. I'm your host, Screen Time Amon, and each week we'll bring you the stories that matter the most, diving into everything from global headlines to the latest trends shaping our lives. So whether you're tuning in for the drama, the facts, or the laughs, we got you covered. Let's get started. Hey, it's your boy Screen Time Amon. Happy Saturday. It's good to see everyone out there having a great time. The weather was so nice today. The breeze was nice. I didn't hear any complaints. It just was a wonderful day. Now it's nighttime. Welcome to Motivational Saturday Night. We here to have a good time. We're here to get motivation. We're here to lift the spirits up if we can and just talk about some good things. Like I say, every weekend I'm going to try to come on here and share some motivation topics and get people to come on here and share some of their motivation topics. And then we can go from there. You know, I just want everybody to really have a relaxed time, man. It's not that hard. You just got to want to share some positive energy. If you want to be in that positive world, man, that's all you got to do. It's not that hard. It's really not. I just know that the energy you share is the energy you get back. And that's what it is. That's really what it is. It's about sharing and being it's sharing good energy and also being in a good energy environment. That's what it's all about. That's why I'm here right now, Saturday night. I'm trying to spend my Saturday night with you all. Hopefully, you know, some guys will tune in tonight and we can have some great topics, you know. That's the wonderful thing about this. It's all on what you want to do. See, this is what I chose to do, was to come out here and share my time with you guys so we can try to uplift each other. I want to hear good stories. I want to share a good time with people and see what you got going on in your life, you know, and maybe we could share, you know, some positive things with each other to uplift each other. Cause you might have had a bad day this morning or yesterday, or you might, you know what I mean? You might have heard some bad news. You know, it's been so much been going on around the world. And I really understand that it's not always going to be peaceful, but we can make it peaceful where we at. We could definitely do that. We could make it so peaceful. And I like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to entertain and try to get you guys in a better place for a moment. I can't do it, you know, without you. So if we do it together and we can love one another in our own way, we could keep each other motivated. We could, you know, just share some motivation. It's not hard. It's all what you want to do. You know, that's why I say, once again, like we was talking about yesterday, if you want to be a part of the community, you got to put yourself into that community. It's all on what circle you want to be a part of. It's all on where you want your energy to be the most at. Do you want it to be where it's evil going on, or do you want to have a peace of mind sometimes? Because having a peace of mind, that's what it's about. That's really what it's about. It's about, as you start to get older and you get mature, you learn the do's and the don'ts. You learn what not to do. You learn how to be in a better spirit. Then that's when the good energy is going to come to you. Because like they say, is what you put out is what you get back. You know, you're going to have that little person over there on the side trying to bring you some dark clouds. We get that. Everybody has that once in a while. But it's up to you to allow that person in your circle. Because we can all ride on cloud nine. We don't have to be riding on the dark cloud. And that's really what it is. We don't have to be riding on the dark cloud. I'm going to stay on here a little longer tonight because I don't know what everybody's doing tonight. I just said I'll come on here So I don't know what you guys got going on. I would love to find out. I would love for you to share it with me so I can see what's really going on for the night. Maybe it's some events I could share and tell people to go to. Maybe it's some things I don't know that's going on, because I'm right here in the house. I'm right here with you, trying to keep everybody else happy. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I'm here to keep everybody else motivated. And hopefully you guys will want to come in here and keep me motivated, because that's what I'm doing this for. This is to have peace. That's what I'm really doing this for. Just want to have a good time, a joyful time. And you might hear me say it a million times. That's what it's about. Having a joyful time, peaceful time, and just living life. You can't go wrong with that. If I'm wrong, you please correct me. But if you want to have a peaceful time, you got to put yourself in that peaceful community. And you know what? That's what's going to be the Screen Time Chronicles peaceful community. That's what I'm gonna have people come join. You can come join and bring all the good energy you want. If you wanna talk about certain things, you can come right here and talk about it. We don't judge you. We try to make sure you're good, and you could just walk away and feel better at the end of the night, because you got whatever subject you wanted to talk about off your shoulder without going out here causing a problem. You got to talk about it, and you can relax. Because sometimes when you get that one thing off your chest, you sleep better, right? Am I wrong? You can sleep better. Because I know I do. Or I might go to sleep and then wake up and be in a better mood. We all have our days, but we're going to try to change this narrative. On the weekends, if you come to Screen Time Chronicles, we're going to try to give you all the good energy that we can push out. No matter what's going on, we're going to try to change that, because we can keep talking about the Cassie and Diddy thing, or Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, or we can talk about Dum Dum, who is the president. I don't like to say his name. That's why I say Dum Dum. We can talk about him, or we can sit right here and we can laugh and giggle and talk about some other things that we all can enjoy. Let's talk about when we were growing up, the fun things that we had going on. Let's share some of those stories, because everybody has a different story. Everybody has a different path of the way they was raised. So I would love to hear you come on here and share some of your things. And then during the weekday, I have things that's going to come on, topics. There's going to be some serious topics. Now those, it's going to be something that's happy. It's going to be something that's sad. But we got some serious topics coming on. We're going to have some serious guests starting to come on here. And I'm looking forward to it, because I know for a fact, a lot of those people that's coming on, a lot of the guests, not just people, a lot of the guests, they'll come on and they will be able to share their story. And that might help them so they can help somebody else. See, that's why I love them to come on here on Screen Time Chronicles podcast, so they can share their story and we can get it out to other people. So other people, they may know what to do if they get in that situation. Because everybody needs a way out. And that's why we calling this Motivation Saturday Night. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna have to try to get me a song. That's what I'm gonna have to try to get me a theme song for the weekend. I'm gonna work on that, so I can have a theme song. That would be very, very nice to have that. And that's what I like. I mean, there's the stories that I posted the last 2 days, man. So many people are commenting on it, still going on. That's how you know how serious that topic is. And it's still going. People are still tuning in. They might not have seen it yesterday, but they're coming on tonight, and all day today, I've been getting different comments and different answers and different solutions. That's when you know that topic is hot. That's when you know that people are really tuned into that topic. And that's what we want to see. I love to hear everybody's opinion. Like I say, even if it's not something I agree with, I still want you to come on here and share it with me. That's what I want you to do. I want you to come on here and share it with me, because that's what it's about. It's about sharing. It's about voicing your own opinion. We not going to, As long as you're being respectful, let me be clear on that because I got to say that every time. As long as you're being respectful with your comment, you can have your opinions to disagree or agree. And you won't get blocked. I'll hear you out and I'll listen to you. And you may need an ear. I might be that ear there to make you say, You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. I'm definitely here for that. So I hope that I can get more people. If you come in here, say hello. Don't just come in here and watch me. Come in here and say hello. That's all I ask. You don't have to talk about you don't have to talk about anything. But the best thing is when you come into the Screen Time Chronicles podcast house, please come in here and say hello. And then you can leave if you want to. But don't just watch it and then you don't say nothing. That's so not a family-oriented thing. We're a family here. You know, when you come into somebody's house, you speak to everybody, even if you don't know that person, just speak and you keep it moving. But as long as you come in here and speak, I'm cool with that. But when you come in the Screen Time Chronicles podcast house, you got to come and say hello. I'm going to say this every time. It's 5 letters. All you got to do is type HELLO. That's all you got to do. Say hello. Nobody's going to bite you. Nobody's going to hurt you. Just come in here and say hello. It's respectful. If I come in your house, I'm going to say hello. And I'm going to keep it moving. If I don't know you, I'll just speak and say hello. That's all you got to do. Just say hello. It's not going to hurt you not one bit to do that. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. What's going on, Mr. Morton? I see you, Pork Chop Express. Hello, Cheryl. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. That's all I ask. See how simple these two people came in and said hello. Even if they don't stay long, they saying hello. I appreciate that. That's what you do when you come into the Screen Time Chronicles podcast house. Because if I come in your house, I got to speak to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, whoever it is. I got to speak to them because that's respect. How's the blessings treating you today? It is so wonderful, my brother. I hope the same for you and your family. We're doing wonderful things. Tonight is Motivation Saturday night. I want to talk about, if you want to talk about some of the fun things you had going on when you were younger, you're more than welcome to do it. That's what it's about. We trying to uplift each other on the weekends. That's what I'm going to start doing here on this podcast. I talk about all the negative stuff, all the bad news, Monday through Friday to Friday night. And then I'll come on here and I want to share some motivational things. So that way we can all have a peaceful weekend. Because sometimes we just need that ear to listen to each other. And then, you can sleep better because it's a rough week. It could be a rough weekend, but when you come to Screen Time Chronicles podcast, then you can have a peaceful time here. You're not judged. Somebody's going to listen. You're going to be heard. And like I say, all you got to do is just be respectful. That's all you got to do. And you could get it off your chest, whatever it is. It might have been a car that, cut you off, but you can come on here and talk about it. Fine. How are you? I hope everyone's having a good night. Everything is wonderful. Yes, it is. It's peaceful. That's why we're here, Screen Time Chronicles. That's why we're here. We want to be peaceful. We want to have a great time. Like I said, this is Motivation Saturday night. I'm trying to bring people on, and I want people to tune in if they can tune in, and let's have a discussion, man. That's what it's about. I talked about so many bad things this week, and that's my job. Don't get me wrong. I got to do it. I got to engage. I'm here to have people engage over here. At this Screen Time Chronicles podcast, I need everybody to engage. That's what we're here for. If you can go to TMZ or you could go to whatever, all these other places, you can come right here to Screen Time Chronicles. But we're gonna have fun here. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. We're not gonna just be in here being mad all day. I don't want to do that. That's why I made it to my situation, my brain and my mind said, let's do something different. Let's throw some motivation stuff out here on the weekends. Let's have some fun here because that's all it is. If you can share it with your friends, your family, your brother, get them to tune in, send this out, Screen Time Chronicles podcast. Go to YouTube right now And make sure that you hit the notification button. So when we come on, you know that we're on. A lot of people don't know that. Go in there on your YouTube channel, hit your notification button when you go to Screen Time Chronicles podcast. That way, when I come on live, you'll know that we're here. That's all I'm asking you. That's free. It don't cost you nothing to press a button and share, does it? It's simple. But that's what I want to do. I just want to talk about some fun things. I'm tired of seeing all the bad news all day long. I'm just so tired of it. There's been so much going on all this week, man, and we hear all these crazy stories with people doing all this crazy stuff, man. There's some weirdos out here. It really is. It's some weirdos. We saying it. It's getting worse. I'm gonna say one thing. It's 7 more weeks of that certain topic, and it's a lot more that's Gary come out. So for all those that don't know, follow it. It's out there. But come to Screen Time Chronicles and we can talk about it here. You don't have to go anywhere else. You don't have to go to another podcast. You don't have to go nowhere else. You're going to get the true facts here because I fact check everything that I say on here before I put it out. So that way, I'm not just going to throw something to you to get no ratings. I'm not going to do that. I want to have fun tonight, man. That's what I want to do. I want to have some fun. I just want to, I wish I was sitting at I always say this, I wish I was at a beach. I love the beaches. I love to just listen to the waves, especially at nighttime. I wish I was sitting at a beach right now listening to the waves, tuning in, and that's it. I don't have to hear no music. I don't have to hear no siren. Just listen to the waves. You know how peaceful that is? Man, that's so peaceful. That really is. That's the most peaceful thing I've ever done. That's a good question. My favorite beach, I've been to a few of them, but right now I have to say Myrtle Beach, but I want to go to Hawaii. That's where that's my go-to place. I want to go to Hawaii. I really want to go out there so bad. That's always been my dream to go out there. I just got to make time, and that's where I want to go at. I want to go to Hawaii. And matter of fact, what's your favorite beach? Do you know another beach that I might not know about? You can share it with us, and we could look it up and see what's going on. But that's the one I know. I just want to go to Hawaii. I heard what's the other place? God, I can't think of the place I'm trying to think about. When it comes to me, I'll tell you, but it's another place out of the country that I want to go see. Not Puerto Rico. I heard Puerto Rico is okay, but it's somewhere else. I can't think of it right now, right off the hand. Oh, I would love Hawaii. I've been wanting to go there forever. That's a dream come true. That's where I really want to go at, and I think I'll be happy because me personally, I want to get out there and do one of them snorkeling things and swim. I love tropical fish. I want to go swim with the tropical fish. Now I ain't going too far because I believe in Jaws. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. I'm scared. You can call me a punk. You can call me a scaredy cat, but I'm scared of Jaws. I don't want to go too far, but I do want to go down there and scuba dive with tropical fish. That's one of my goals, and I'm going to do that before it's over with. I love the beaches in the Key West. I heard Key West is good too, and Miami. I went down Miami, but I didn't. Well, I can't say I went to Miami. I went to Jacksonville, but I didn't go to the beach, and I didn't go down to Miami. So I have to go down there and really take time to relax down there just a weekend. I don't have to be down there all day, but that's my goal too, is to go to Miami and to go to Key West, because I heard those are some beautiful places, and that's what I want to do. I really want to go and scuba dive with the tropical fish. That's a dream. That's one of my go-tos. If I can go swim with the tropical fish, and I'm a fun person, man. I'm a adventurous person. Like I said, I ain't gonna go too far because Jaws can beat me in the water. I can't beat Jaws up. So me and Jaws ain't gonna never had no interaction. I let him stay on his turf, and I'm gonna stay on my turf because I ain't no fool. I know Jaws run the water. I'm gonna stay on the land where I could defend myself. I can't beat Jaws out there, so I'm not gonna go too far, but I'm gonna have some fun though. It's not gonna scare me to get in the water and do that. I really want to go and have a great time. I really want to go. The water is so warm and the sand is so soft in Key West. Yes, yes, yes. That's another place. It's a to-do list. That's one of Miami, Key West, what is it? Virgin Islands. That's what it was. It was Virgin Islands and Hawaii. Those are the few that I really want to go to. You need to check out Tybee Island. Where is that at? Is that in Hawaii? Tybee, is that? I never heard of it. I'm going to write that down. I never heard of that. I'm gonna look it up tonight. I'm gonna definitely look that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna look that up. I never heard of that. I gotta see. Those are the places I want to go. I want to have fun. Oh, that's in Georgia. Oh, I didn't know. Let me look that up. As much as I've been down Georgia. Oh, let me see. Okay. I'm definitely gonna look that up tonight. The thing the reason why I really haven't been to Hawaii, and I don't have no problem admitting it, I'm scared to go on that plane that they say take forever and you over all that water. That's the real reason why I ain't been to Hawaii yet. Because I will go places, but that long ride, that's what I'm scared of. That's really what I'm scared of. I'm going to definitely put that on my list. That's going to be this summer. I'm going to go there. I'm definitely. I promise. I'm going to take pictures. I will be there for sure. I'm going to go check that. I never knew about that. I didn't even know they had beaches in Georgia. I don't know why I never checked. Oh man. Ooh. I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to go there because I would love to see that. I'm going to look it up tonight. I never heard of it, but I promise you, I'll take pictures, and Screen Time Chronicles podcast will have some pictures for that when I go down there, and you can see what we're doing, and whoever's going, I'm going to try to get a couple of people to go, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time, and that's what it's about. What's going on, Mr. Phoenix? Thank you. The topic tonight, we're talking about motivation. It's Motivation Saturday night. We're just talking about some of the fun things that we used to do when we were kids, places that we would like to go, things that we would like to do, because I'm changing it up. On the weekends, I want to talk about some fun things, because during the week, I always talk about all the crazy news that's going on, the bad stuff. So on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, I want to talk about some peaceful things. I want people to come on here and share some of their thoughts and opinions, things that they like to do, places they may have been that I may have not been. It can share with everybody else where they could go at. So if it's something you want to talk about, you can call in and we can share it. We could talk about it. That's what it's here. I want to talk about some fun things. That's what it is, because we laughed yesterday. We had so much fun yesterday. That was the first time I did Motivational Fridays. That's what I did yesterday. And we had a couple of people come on here and they talked about what they did as a child, what they did as we got older. Those are the things I want to share. These are the things I want to talk about, the fun thing, because we had fun. We really had fun as kids. I'm not going to say we didn't. We had a lot of fun, and that's true. As teenagers, we had a lot of fun. That's what I remember. If you want to, let me see. I'm trying to see what time is it. We can talk about it if you want to. Let me turn this up, and if anybody wants to call in, you guys, if you want to tell me some of the things you did when you was a teenager and the fun things that you had going on, let's talk about it. We can go to call me at 202-573-8632. That's 202-573-8632. Share some of your stories about what you did when you were younger, the fun that you had as a teenager, and some of the things that you're doing now that's keeping you afloat, to keep you motivated. That's what we're here to do. I want to have a great time with people. I really do. I want to share. There's so much going on. Like I said, I done did that. I done talked about that for the week. Let's share some positive things, because we really, 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 really had some great time. And you say, I would love the food. Oh, okay. So I promise you, that will be a place that we will get to, and we will share some pictures and might share some videos too. Might share some videos once we get done, but that's going to be a place. I got that on the to-do list. I'm going to look it up. As much as I've been down Georgia, I never knew about that. Wow. And like I said, the only reason why I haven't been to Hawaii, because I'm scared to go over that water. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm like how Mr. T was on 18. You're gonna have to put me to sleep. That's a long ride from what they tell me. And I just got to get the strength, the motivation. Like we said, we have motivation. I got to get the motivation to take that ride. But if it's local, man, I don't got no problem going, because that's just me. Call me what you want. Like I said, I don't even go. I used to go on the beach and go way out there in the water. Not anymore. As I got older, I'm not a daredevil anymore. Like I said, Jaws can beat me up and I can't beat him in that water. No. So that's a no for me. But I am going to go scuba diving. I am going to get with the tropical fish. And I am going to go to some of these places and have a great time. You say, I feel the same way about flying to Hawaii. Yes, that's a crazy place. And I love it. It's a beautiful place. Not crazy. I don't mean crazy in a bad way. Hawaii is a beautiful place, and that's always been a place that I wanted to go to. That's what I want. And hold up, let me say this. Here for you. Thank you for tuning in to Screen Time Chronicles. What we're talking about tonight is Motivation Saturday. This is Motivation Saturday night. I want you to share some of the places that you might have been to, some of the things you've done when you were a child or a teenager that you had fun on. That we can share that. That's what we're here for. Every weekend, Friday and Saturday, we're talking about motivational things. We want to have fun. You say, guess who? Guess who? What? I don't know who Guess Who is. I have no idea, because you have no picture. So I don't know if you're saying guess who you are, or I have no clue. I really don't know. I can't guess from not seeing who you are. I can't guess. Guess who is just could be anybody. You know what I mean? So I have no idea. But yes, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. As growing up, we used to do. We used to have. When we had house parties, we used to have dances. Like we were doing like Bobby Brown, the New Edition, Guy, and that was my era. Guy and okay. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's my mother. Hey, mama. Yes, we had so much fun when I was coming up, man. We used to dance. I can't remember. It was a TV show in the Springs when we were kids. We got on that TV show. It was called Mad Max. I don't know if y'all remember Mad Max. The soda guy. It was a computerized when they first started bringing out the computerized things. It was a TV show they had in the Springs, and we used to go up there and dance. That's when we had the Bobby Brown pants on. Everybody had the Gumby haircuts and all that stuff. I can go on for days with that stuff. It's so much that was going on that we was having fun on, man. And we used to dance. When we had the dance battles, we used to go. I mean, that was the thing to do. And we wasn't fighting against each other at that time. We were so busy trying to look good and dance. We was trying to impress the young ladies that was there. We was having a great time. We wasn't caring about really fighting at that time. And I miss those days. I miss when you could go and you could have a good time, and you didn't have to worry about anything. You didn't have to worry about who was going to do any harm to you. You could just have a great time. So that's what I want to talk about, is having fun. This is once again Motivation Saturday night. We about to have that time of the night. It's nothing else you can't do. If you're not here with the good energy, stay away. Cause we pushing you away. We don't want any bad energy. We want to have a great time. So if I can get more people on here, they'll start coming, because it's Saturday night. I know people might be out dinner or what else? Out, just at an event. What did it say? I like to see you do this Chicago stepping. Oh yes, the hand dance and Chicago stepping. Some people don't know how to do that. I love Chicago stepping. That was one of the things. Oh, and still to this day, I still can get. I can dance now. That has never left me. Dancing, I can dance now. So if you want to have a dance battle, look me up. We could do it. I could dance. I could get down with the best of them. Now, I ain't doing no backflips and all that these days, or doing no half splits like we used to do, but I can still get down. I can still get down. I could definitely get down. So if that's what you're about, come on, bring it. I'm gonna cross the white line. So I'm trying to challenge people to a dance off. I'm just playing, but yeah, I can still dance. That has never changed. That don't stop. I love to do that. I love to have fun, and that's just where we go at. But if you know any other places, let me know. Share it with me, because I'm gonna go down and look it up when I get off of here. I want to see some beautiful places, because I know they out there. I don't know everything. I really don't. I don't know everything. I know enough. But if you know some beautiful places that you've been to, or something you did when you were younger, come on over here and share it with me, because these are some of the things I remember when I was little. We used to go here. And you can't go wrong with this. This is something you could do. The go-kart track. Whoa, we had a lot of fun. To get on them speed little buggies that back then, you just knew you was Mario Andretti back then. And you wasn't going no more than probably 15 miles an hour, if that. But you thought you was moving because you was little, you was in the car. They let you drive it yourself, and you just had fun. I forget how much it used to cost back then, but you could do so many laps at a time. I think it was like 20 minutes, but you be going so fast, it go by, the time go by so fast. But these are some of the things. Go to the go-kart. Go racing, man. Have some fun. These are some of the things that I used to do as a child. And I know I haven't done it recently, but these are some of the things I used to do. We used to have fun. That's what we missing. And we used to go to these places. I didn't see no fights. I didn't see nobody trying to hurt nobody. All I seen was kids having fun. We don't know what they had going on in that house, right? We don't know. But one thing I know, when you was at the go-kart track, you had a great time. You wasn't miserable. And like I said, when you little, you ain't worried about bills and all that. You just didn't know. And that's what I miss, the go-kart tracks. That's something you could do and have fun on. Go out there and have fun. It's just a peaceful time. If you don't know how to drive it, you can still go out there. They got the tires. I don't know what type of pattern they have now, but you could go and do that and have a great time. You really can. You can have a great time doing that. That's not going to hurt you, not one bit. And now these are the fun things I'm trying to get people to share. This is some of the things I used to do as a child. I used to go to the go-kart track. Like I told you last night, if you wasn't on here, we had arcades back then. The real arcades. This was before Dave and Buster's. This was before I don't know what else they got out there, but we had real arcades that was at the corner store. You can go in there, they might have 4 or 5 games. And you can go in there and play all day long until the corner store closed. I miss those days. We don't have that anymore. And I'm quite sure people may want to bring it back, but it's just the streets are not safe enough. You know, it's getting, we seeing it every day. The youth is getting worse with what they doing out in the streets. That's why I'm trying to do this motivation weekend thing every weekend if I can. And I hope that I get more people on here, but these are some of the things that you could do. These are some of the things that you could take your family to, or you could just go do it by yourself. You don't need a whole crew to go have this type of fun, man. You really don't. You don't need a whole crew. You know, you go and do some of the things you want to do, or you know what? You know, I don't know. You could just go into a room and read a book, because that might be fun for you. I'm more of an activity person, so, and I love to read books. Don't get me wrong, because I got tons of books and some I need to catch up on. But if you're not adventurous like that, then go read a book, or start drawing, or if you could do what's that, sewing, knitting, or whatever you call that, create a sweater or something. There's so many other things that's so peaceful. And that's what we want to do. I don't want to keep spreading the negativity every weekend. I don't want to do that. I want to see people talk some good things. Like I just wish they do. I want to see people share some more fun things over here and allow us to deal with peaceful thinking. Just for the weekend, whatever you're doing, come on over here and share some peaceful things. Come over here and enjoy what we're doing. And this is one of the things, I used to go to the go-kart track all the time. I love it. Now, this one right here, this is one of my favorites too. It's always going to be, I'm scared to get on this now, but I will definitely have fun at the amusement park. I'm not gonna get on them rides no more, but I'll go play the games where I can win a teddy bear, a stuffed animal. I love those games. I could just go there and play that all day now. I'm not getting on these rides though, but if you love to get on these rides, go there and have fun. I'm just giving you a few things that I used to do and like to have fun doing. But I'll go to the amusement park and just play the games now. I'm not getting on them rides because I don't know what happened, but I just want to go have fun. But you can go to the amusement park, take your family out, or you go yourself. There's so many things that you could do that's positive. And like I say, be careful while you out there, but have some fun. These are just some of the things I'm guiding you to have some fun. And it's not gonna hurt you to do it. It's really not. It's not going to hurt you at all to go to amusement park and share what you want to do and go from there. What else is there that you can see that you haven't done? What is it that you haven't done? Go to the amusement park and have some fun, man. Don't be scared to have some fun. Have some fun. Because that's what it's about. And that's what I'm doing. I'm living it up in my own little peaceful way, in my own little world. Excuse me, because I was thirsty. But go in there and show me some of the things that you like to do. Come up. Let me know some other suggestions that you guys have went and you did when you was a teenager. I would like to hear it. It's a Saturday night. I know everybody ain't in the streets, because as you get older, I know you're not in the streets. You can't be in the streets. That's real. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yep, I didn't think about that. Take a painting or pottery class. I didn't think about that. That's a good thing to do. That you can be creative that way. Man, we used to have wood shop at school. We used to build the little checkerboards. I wish I had all that stuff now. I used to build the checkerboards, or I was real good at doing I used to draw paint cartoon characters on jean jackets back in the day when I was a kid. We used to do that type of stuff, airbrush the jean jackets and all that. Man, we used to have fun. But that's a good thing, taking a painting or pottery class. And that's great for the mind because you're relaxing and you're putting your vision out. That's great for the mind. Oh, you still got yours from high school? What is it, the checkerboard or the jean jacket with the painting? Which one do you have? Because I remember we made the checkerboards and then, you made, yep, I wish I don't know where mine is at. The checker, so I know, you already know, yeah. We all created this, we was in the same class with those checkerboards. Man, I miss those days. And they used to play the music in class. We listened to, I forgot who was out at that time. One of the guys that used to be with the God, man, what's his name? What's John Legend? Not John Legend. The Beatles. I can't remember his name. Used to play a song. I used to hear that when we was in class. Yes, those was good days, man. Those great. I take that back. You said it right. Those were great days. We had great time. I mean, I wish people share that. I missed that. I missed the checkerboard, man. We tell you, when we learned how to create that, man, that's when we knew that we was talented at a young age, because that wasn't easy for a lot of people. That really wasn't. But we got the checkerboards done. I'm trying to think what else it was. I can't remember if we did. I know my uncle taught me how to build a radio from the ground up, solder wiring it and all that. I can't remember if we did that in wood shop. But I never forget when I created that checkerboard. These are the things I remember. These are the things I love. See, that's what it's about. We had great time. Then when we used to do the bonfires after the football game, I miss those days. I miss it. I don't know if they even do the bonfires anymore. I'm not sure. I haven't heard it because I don't have no little ones in high school or anything like that. So I don't know if they do the bonfires anymore. But we used to do the bonfires. I think it was before the game and after the game. I can't remember. But we used to do the bonfires. It's been so long. We used to do those. I remember when they first started letting us leave school and go get lunch across the street. We used to could leave school and go get our own lunch. If you had your car, or you could walk across the street to the little 7-Eleven, or it was before the game. Okay, yes, it was the night before the game. That's right. You're right. I think it was Friday night, and then we had the game on, I think, Saturday night, if I'm right. I can't remember because it's been so long. But I remember we used to do the bonfires. Those was the days. They used to allow us to get up on the car, smash the car up, smash the windows, and it was an old beat up car, but we got to do that all the time. I'll never forget that, man. Those was the times. Oh, that was just great times. This is the stuff I can go on for days of some of the fun things that I remember that we were doing and the things that I've done that was fun, because we all had, dark memories, but we're here. It's Motivation Saturday night. Go to SCREENTIME Chronicles podcast, hit the like, subscribe, and share. That's all I want you to do. And make sure you turn your notification button on, so when I come on, that SCREENTIME Chronicles is on live. So if you can, go to your YouTube channel and turn your notification button on, so you'll know that we come on every night, or whenever we come on and do a live show, you'll be able to know that we're up and running. I want everybody to come in and become a family, y'all. I'm giving y'all a round of applause for tuning in. And this is nothing hard to do. It's just to come in here and have a conversation for a few minutes. This is what you could do that's peaceful. I love this. I could do this every day, man. I could do this all day, all night. I love it. I love to hear everybody's thoughts. See, I know more. You came from that area, so you know a lot of stuff that we used to do. You was a part of a lot of that. And that's what's so great. Oh, well, see, you already know. I'm glad you brought that up. Well, now since you said it, I got to bring this up. This is what I was going to say. The last one for the night was skating. Yes. So you already know that. I was going to bring that up. I was going to say this is my third motivational thing. You could go to the skating ring. You could, man. It was fun going to the skating ring. You know that's what I'm talking about. It was so much fun going to the skating ring. And you had a great time, man. You used to go and skate, and then you better be outside once the skating ring closed because your parents would be right there to pick you up. You better not have your parents waiting long. You try to be the last one to come out because you was trying to talk to the young lady that was there that you liked, and you was trying to make sure you could stay for just a little bit longer. And then you had to you had to make sure you run to the car because your mom and them was there to pick you up. Yeah, we all been through that. That's one thing. We all been through that. We would have bonfires in the fall and beach parties with seafood boils in the spring. Wow, that man, I would love it. I wish we would have did that seafood boils. Wow, in the spring and the summer, that's a whole lot of fun. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That right there doing beach parties with the seafood boil. Come on, I used to tear the seafood up when I was younger. I used to tear the seafood up. I love seafood. I just can't really eat it that much now. But I would have. Oh man, I would have loved that. But yes, we did so much. We had so much fun. You know, and that's what. See, this is the type of enjoyment that I enjoy. I enjoy this. I really do. I enjoy this so much. Just seeing the memories, man. And oh man, let me see who was back then. One of my favorite songs to skate to was the Gap Band. The Gap Band. That was one of my favorite songs to skate to. Was the Gap Band. When they came on, and I was a little shorty. I remember Curtis, and I can't remember the other guy name that was older than me. I was a little shorty in between them. And we used to skate, man. We used to have a great time. That was another thing I was great at. My family could throw down on the skates. But I haven't skated in so long, but we used to get down on the skates. Yes. We used to get down on the skating. I love skating. I don't know if I could do it now because I'm bigger and older. I'm scared to fall on. I'm like I said, I'm a scaredy cat on a lot of things now. I don't want my bones breaking because we older now. And the bones don't heal up like they used to. I don't want to take that chance, but I do love skating though. I love all those things. Just got to be careful. You still could do it, but these are some of the things, like I said, that you could do. You can go skating. You can go to the amusement park. You can go to the go-kart track. These are just some of the things. Every weekend I'll have more things that you could possibly do, and I want people to come on here and share with me what they have done or have done. You know what I mean? That's what I want. Oh, I appreciate it. It's just a great night, man. It's really a great night. It's funny just thinking about those things. Because I remember we used to have to rush and try to get out to the car at the skating ring. I miss those days. I really miss those days. And I miss the times where when we was playing football, after the game, because we won, we would be so happy. And then to hear your name called across the intercom the next day, or see your name in the paper, knowing that they tell you how many yards that you made or how many sacks you got or whatever you did, you kicked the last field goal. I wish Mike Brown and all them was on here because I got to get them to come on here. I need to get back in touch with Justin, and I don't know if Eddie Donald, if anybody talked to Eddie Donald, I could try to get him on there. Alonzo, man. Oh yeah. Remember playing cards? Yes. That's so true. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, putting the cars on the bicycle to make it sound like we riding a motorcycle. Yep. Those are the days too. Yes. Or we be so crazy. We have one person on the handlebars, and we'll be riding through and had to go over the railroad tracks going over to on the backside of Fountain and all that. Man, we used to be all over there. Oh, I miss them days. Putting the cart in the in the back wheel to make it sound like we got a motorcycle. Yes, those was the days. Those was really the days. That's where. Or now I'm gonna take it back. I wish Derek was on here. I wish DJ Derek Johnson was on here, because I don't know if you remember, we all used to go to his house, and he had his dad had built the room. They created the game room for the garage for the guest room. So we used to be in there because his dad and mom used to go to sleep so early. They didn't know we was in there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Me and Derek laugh at this all the time. We used to play Techno Bowl. That was one of our favorite games. Techno Bowl and what was the Olympic game? The track and field. We used to play that all night long. We almost missed school the next day, and then we'd run home before everybody wake up and act like we been home the whole night. That's the fun time we used to have. See, that's what we used to do. We used to have that type of fun. We used to have I didn't graduate in Fountain. I had left. I was supposed to graduate in '89. I didn't graduate then, but I was still around. But I didn't graduate. I was supposed to graduate with I think with Alonzo, Eddie Donald, Justin, and all them. I was supposed to graduate then, but I was too busy doing other things. You know what that is. But yeah, I didn't graduate in '89 like I was supposed to. But I still got all those memories because I was a part of a lot of things, like when still going to the basketball games, still going to the football games. I remember Coach Johnson and Coach Mitch. I think it was Mitch down at the junior high. Montoya, Coach Montoya, that's what it was. Coach Montoya in junior high. I remember so much. Mr. Councilman was the basketball coach at junior high. And we had one, and now I don't know if you've been back down there at Fountain. Man, the high school looked like a college now. When I went out there and visited a couple of years ago, I was lost. And they way out on the countryside. It looked like a college now. And when we were there, they upgraded our football field and everything across the street at the original Fountain High School, the first one. We had an awesome football field at that time, because before I left, we had a great football field. And then I remember they moved to the countryside, and then later on in years, I guess as we got older, they built the high school out there. It don't even look the same. Countryside don't even look the same anymore. Yes, those are great memories. Great memories. Yeah, it's totally different now. It's totally, the Fountain is not like, you can go, remember where Tony Phoenix used to live at up Mesa, on top of Mesa. Now you can take that road and go all the way up Powers now. Remember, you couldn't go, you had to turn around with Tony and Heather and all them lived at. Now you could go straight all the way through I forgot what road that is, but it'll take you right to Powers, and then you can go up into the Springs now. And they got all them new houses up there where Andy Galicia, I don't know if you remember Andy Galicia, but Andy Galicia used to live on that farm. His mom and them had the farm with the horses and all that. All that land is gone now. It's houses. They got beautiful houses up there. It looks totally different. It looks totally different. Yes, we used to cried on the roller coaster at King's Dominion. Yeah, that's why I say, I was just telling them that I won't get on the roller coasters no more. When we were younger, it was fun to do, but oh man, we had so much fun at that time going to King's Dominion at that time. King's Dominion, for those that don't know, is in Virginia. It's Dominion, Virginia. It's a big amusement park down in Virginia. It's like Hershey Park, or if you got Six Flags, that's what King's Dominion is. Because a lot of people might not have been here to Virginia to see that. That's one of the great amusement parks that when we were kids, we used to go all the time. My parents used to take us all the time. And we had a great time there. It was so much fun. I haven't been in so long. I haven't been since the 90s. Because when I used to be a charter bus driver, I used to take cruise groups and stuff down to King's Dominion. So I used to get in free. I missed that. The King's Dominion, those, I won't get on the rides no more. But when we were kids, we'd get on the rides and laugh at each other and cry because I don't know if that was my first time. I think that might have been my first time on the roller coaster. It was so scary. It was so scary. But I used to get on there with my little cousin. Well, no, she's older than me. Yeah, Leslie older than me. I used to get on there with my cousin. And I used to sit beside her so I could laugh at her, but I was scared. But because she used to make these faces, I would be laughing. So the ride is going and I'm steady laughing at her. So I forget that I wasn't scared because I was sitting beside her laughing. So I used to do so much stuff, man. Those was the days. Yes. But if you can go back out there, it's you really, it's a beautiful place. It's a very beautiful place. I love seeing it. I wouldn't move back there, but I love seeing it. It's a great place. It's definitely one of those places that I would say go visit because you got history there too, and it's totally different. It's a lot of people still down there that we know. I'm trying to think. I know the Jacquez's are still there. I don't know if you remember RT. I think RT just moved. I know he was down there. I think Linda and all them are still down there. It's a lot of people still there that have never left. They've been there since we were kids. They still there. I don't think they're ever gonna move out of Fountain. I mean, it's a big upgrade. Even the police department, because I remember back then the police department, they only had like 5 or 6 police officers at that time when we were kids, and it was a little small, tiny police department. Now they have a whole force down there. And I know this is because the time has changed, but I remember when it was only like 4 or 5 police officers at that one department because Fountain was so small at the time. And it's crazy that you see it. And I'm like, wow, man, look at the difference. A lot of the places up there, they put some beautiful homes. Like I said, Countryside looks totally different than when we was living out there. I can't even remember all the streets now because there's so many different roads and so many different ways you can go. Instead, it used to be one way you could go up there. Now it's 2 or 3 that you can get up out of there and you might end up going to Pueblo from up there now. You couldn't do that at one time. You had to go down one road just to get out the Countryside and one way to come back. And that's it's totally different now. But I love, like I said, I love the view. It's a lot of history there. There's definitely a lot of history there. You said this is some of the museums. Yes, the museums. It's a lot of museums here. Here, if you're in DC, Maryland, Virginia area, or you come and visit, you could go to the African American Museum. You got the I'm trying to think. You got so many museums here. I can't remember them all, but yeah, it's so many. You got the aquarium down here in DC. You got the aquarium in Baltimore by where the Ravens are at. You can go to that one. I think they still have, I'm not sure if they still do the dolphin show down Baltimore. They might. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Tell your brother I say hello. If he can come on, tell him to come on in. It's just so much that we did, and it was so peaceful that those was the good days. You're right. Those was the good old days, and I wish we could do that. But like I said, you got to be careful when you go out here because it's so dangerous now. You really got to be careful, but you still can have fun. Just you gotta be careful, but um, I mean, you really got to be careful. That's the best way I can put it. But I miss those days. I miss those days that we could walk anywhere and not have no problems. You can't really do that now, especially not in DC. You can't. You can't do it. Um, I'm not sure. I don't think I am. If you can send me an invite, I'll get on there. But I'm not sure. I don't think I am. I can't remember if I ever joined that. And I will go in there and join it. If you could send me an invite, I'll definitely go enjoy it. And I can have other people from Fountain come on in too. Cause I forgot it. I didn't even think about that. Well, I take that back. I thought about that a couple of days ago, but it didn't slip my mind to see if I was on there. Okay, thank you. I definitely will do that tonight. I forgot all about that. I will definitely get on there. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I will go on there tonight and look that up. Matter of fact, let me see something. Let me see Fountain. Oh, I am. I am on there. I don't know if this. I see. Who is that? Shane and Stephanie. I see them on there. Yeah, send me an invite, please, and I'll go on there tonight and join. Let me see. Joined. Yeah, I'm definitely. I think this is the right one. If it's another one, I might not know about it, but I'll go on there and see. Okay, there we go. I just joined. Let me see. Where's it at? Yeah, I just joined. I appreciate that. Let me go here. Trying to see if it'll let me get in there right now. Might be because I'm live right now that I ain't. I don't know why it should let me get up in there. Groups. Let's see. Okay, yeah. There, I wasn't on this one. I was on the. It was another one because I see Shane, but this one you just sent me. Thank you for doing that. Now I can go in here and I'll start sending out the podcast on there too. I appreciate that, Nate. Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't even. Oh man, I see a lot of people I know in here that I didn't know. Wow. I definitely will be sharing the podcast on there. Thanks, I appreciate that. I really do. It's good to see a lot of people on here that I haven't talked to in a long time. Oh wow! See, now I'm stuck on that. I really appreciate that. Yes, that was, man. Thank you very much. Yes, I miss the good old days. I really do. Yeah, I gotta start tuning in, man. I mean, I like to do. If you can see, I love to do. Keep the. We got history. I love to be a part of that. I love to be a part of history and share the fun times because we all need that. Everybody has been through a dark cloud, but we all need to start motivating each other and stop thinking that somebody's better than the next, man. This is what we here for. We only live once because, as you know, once you're gone, you ain't coming back. You're not coming back. So I want to live it up and have fun while I can. Wow, I see all these people I didn't know. Ooh, okay. I'm definitely, yeah, Gary sending out a lot. I didn't even know all these people was in here. Wow, this is going way back. Yes, okay, definitely. I haven't talked to Kelly in a while either. I know he always hit me up. Wow. Yeah, that's fun. And thank you. If you tuned in, we're having motivation Saturday night. Share some of the fun things that you've done when you were younger and what you're doing now. We need that. We definitely need that. I will teach you a thing or two, Grasshopper. Thank you, teacher. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. Thank you very much. I'm definitely taking notes. If you can't see, let me see. Where's it at? I'm taking notes right now, just so you can see. I got you. Thank you very much, teacher. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm loving it, man. I'm at peace. I normally get off, but I'm having a good time, man. I might stay on here for another hour. Who knows? I don't have nothing to do. More people come in as the days go, but I'm having fun, man. I love to talk about this. I love because it puts me in a good mood, and I don't know. I that's for me. I can speak for me. It puts me in a good mood to share stuff like this and share the past. You know, I really wish that I knew how to what is that I'm looking for? The crab boil when we was young. I wish I knew about that. The seafood boil and stuff like. See them the things. The beach party when we were younger, we didn't know to go do those type of things. I love that type of stuff, especially if we imagine if we would have grouped up. I don't even know it. I don't even think it's a beach in Colorado. I'm not sure. And when we were kids, imagine if we'd have grouped up. Everybody would have went to the beach. Man, we'd have had a ball. We would have had an awesome time. But I don't know if I gotta look. I don't think Colorado got a beach. I know they got plenty of lakes, but I don't think they got a beach. I gotta do my homework on that. I never heard anybody say they went to a beach in Colorado, so I doubt that they have one. I know they got ski slopes though. If they don't have nothing else, you can go up to the cabins and go skiing if you want to. I'm not doing the skiing because I remember we was going that day. I'll never forget it when rest in peace to Sonny Bono. We were heading up there to the same place, and when they said on the news, we turned around and didn't go. That's the only reason why I didn't learn how to ski. I remember that day like it was yesterday, so I didn't go. We turned around, we was like, oh no, that's not happening. And he wasn't going super fast, but he ended up dying up there. So we didn't go. We was going to the same place he was at. And I didn't know he was up there. None of us knew that he was there. We was just on our way there, and then it said breaking news. Sonny Bono has passed away while he was skiing. So we turned around and didn't go. That must to me, that was a sign that I don't need to have my butt up there. So, I just said, oh no, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to my sign and take my butt home. But those man, I miss those days. I really miss those days, man. I wish. Well, I know Jimmy. I don't know where Jimmy at, but we used to ride the dirt bikes. We used to ride the dirt bikes over there. They turned the racetrack. They had turned it. They had the TV over there. They had the motocross over there a couple of years ago. This maybe 10 years ago. They stopped doing it. Well, we used to go over there and ride the dirt bikes right over there by Fountain Fort Carson. We used to go ride the dirt bikes over there. And this was before they turned it into the motocross, but it was made for motorcycles. We used to use Jimmy dirt bike. He had 1 or 2 dirt bikes his mom gave him, and we used to go over there and ride the dirt bikes every day during the summertime. I miss that. I miss all that. That was a fun time. And don't let me talk about I don't know if we used to go up to this is as I got older. I started doing a lot of different stuff because I started being aware that you can go different places. But I used to go up to Denver, go up to the horse tracks. They used to have a game room up in there, and we used to go in there and play the game. We used to play the games, and we used to play pool in there. But it was one game. It was a football game. It was an NFL football game, Blitz. That's what it was. We used to play NFL Blitz on there. That's when that first came out. We used to go up there and have a ball. See, I can go to the video games. I could talk about that all day long, too. I should have been a gamer because I'm great at them games. I should be a gamer and get rich off of that. I know how to play them. I got to brush up on it, but I can really throw down on them video games. I could definitely throw down. I'm so happy that you guys came in here. It's so much. Let me see if anything else is happening out here on let me see if anything is happening on, let me see. Let me see what the topics are right now on YouTube. Let me see what's happening. Let me see what's going on. Cause I missed them. I missed them days. I really miss them days. I wish I could be roller skating right now, doing my 2-step. I miss all that. Days. When I say, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I'm sorry about that. It just jumped to the video. I'm sorry about that. Didn't mean to make it so loud for you guys. But yes, these are some of the fun things that we used to do. I'm trying to see who else is on here. Because people are still out. I don't know. It's Friday. It's only 10 o'clock here. It's only 10 o'clock. I feel like it's 6 o'clock right now. I really feel like that. I feel like it's 6 o'clock right now. I feel like it's early. Why am I up? Because I just want to be a night owl. I just want to be a night owl. That's why I'm up. I don't know what else to do right now for the night. But those are the fun times, man. I miss those games. I'm gonna have to start playing the games again. I miss those. I keep saying I'm gonna get me a machine again, but I haven't played these games in so long, and that's real. I haven't played these games in so long, but I should get back into it. Nate, what you got going on for tonight? Are you at home or what you doing, brother? What you got going on tonight? Let me know. Let me know what you doing tonight. Is it anything? Because I see the Knicks put Boston out. I see that. Yeah, and also Nate, I'm gonna have a all sports. It's just gonna be nothing but sports podcast soon. I'm gonna give you the information on that. I'm gonna launch that soon. It's just gonna be nothing but sports. That's all it's gonna be on that podcast. This one is more news and stuff like that. But the other podcast is definitely gonna be just straight sports. We're gonna talk about football, boxing, track and field, really more football and boxing, and I will do basketball. You know, I see the Knicks are starting to shine again. I was a fan of the Knicks way back in the days with Patrick Ewing and John Starks and man, Anthony Mason. That was my mob. That's who I really was loving back then. But I got away from the Knicks after I think Spreewell left. I really didn't follow them. I see they starting to do great things because I see they just beat Boston. So I'm gonna get into that. And those are the things. Yeah, those are the things that I'm gonna be doing. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. What was I curious? I was curious to look up something. Gonna be going up to Louisiana tomorrow and get my bottle shaped. Okay, cool. Cool. Is that along? Are you flying in? Are you driving? What are you doing? What's good with you, boss man? I see you in here. Why you up late or you at work right now? Um, yeah, I'm good. I'm definitely driving only an hour. Okay, that's cool, man. That be safe on your travels, brother. That's not bad. Wow. Yeah, that's good, man. That's at least it's something. Should be a peaceful drive. I don't know if you're leaving out early, but should be a peaceful drive. Our way is not that bad. That's like going from Fountain to Pueblo. That's not bad. Wow. Man, I'm surprised. I got a little half plane on here. What's going on? You at home or you at work? Yeah, that's not a bad drive, man. I wouldn't mind. Um, well, I ain't really been nowhere. I've been kind of relaxing now, but I gotta spread this podcast out, man. I need people to go share this podcast with at least 5 to 10 people if you can. Whoever's on here, share it with 5 or 10 people that you know. And I appreciate that. That's and so we can get more people to come on. It's like I said, people know about it, but a lot of people are doing so much, and then I don't know if this YouTube is alerting people. That's why I'm asking people to go on there and make sure you turn your notification button on. Because if you go into my channel and you don't put notification on there, you won't know that I'm live, and you'll miss a lot of what we got going on, because these subjects are going to start getting better. And if you can't tell, I'm energized. I like to be energized. I don't like to be dry with this podcast. I want engagement. That's what I'm trying to build this podcast to do. And we all that come in here, you are now officially the Screen Time Chronicles podcast family. Thank you. You're not a guest anymore. If you've been on here more than once, you're no longer a guest. You know how it is. You got to go in the refrigerator, get your own water, get your own food. Just make sure you clean up behind yourself, and now you're a family. You are now officially the Screen Time Chronicles family. Welcome home. And that's how I do it. I like to. I don't want to call you a guest because you're not a guest anymore. You're part of the family. If you came on here more than once, then I appreciate you. You're definitely family. And that's what I appreciate, man. I'm so thankful for you guys, because like I said, it's only gonna get better. Some nights it just be a lot of people on here. Like I said, got to work on the timing, but I also got to work on spreading the word, because sometimes Facebook, everybody don't see it on Facebook. You might not see it on YouTube. I think I'm on TikTok. I can't remember. Some butterscotch. Oh, I mean, I ain't never had butterscotch pie. I ain't know you could do that, but I could definitely get it for you. Now, I could definitely do that for you. I make sure you have that. That's not a problem, man. One thing, like Mama always said, I can feed you if I can't do nothing else. So if that's one of your requests, I got you, brother. I get your whole pie for yourself. I never had butterscotch pie. Wow. And I love butterscotch, the butterscotch candy we used to have when we was kids. I love that. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the butterscotch candy. Remember we used to have it. I love that, but I didn't know about butterscotch pie. And like I know now you could do more than just the apple pie or the cherry pie, because everything now they doing so much different stuff. But I never thought of a butterscotch pie. Wow. I'm gonna have to check into that too. I wonder how that tastes. Cause like I said, I love butterscotch, but I didn't think to eat a whole pie. That's different. Well, for me, that's different. I never thought I wonder how that would be. Cause see, I love sweets. So if it's not super sweet, I probably don't eat it like that. I'll take some and don't eat the whole thing. But if it's sweet like vanilla or I'm a chocolate fanatic, you give me an apple pie, oh my God, I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna have to try that. A butterscotch pie. Yeah, I gotta learn. I gotta try different stuff, man. That's what I gotta do. I'm so much of a city boy. I be trying just the same basic stuff because that's what I'm comfortable with. But I gotta try some of these other things, these other ideas and food. And I keep saying that. But that's really the first time I've ever heard of a butterscotch pie. Hmm. I don't. I never tried it. Oh man, apple pie, boy. And if the crust is right and it come fresh out the oven, woo boy. See, they gotta make 3 and 4 pies at my house because I'm greedy. I will eat one whole pie to myself in that one day. I'm a greedy person when it comes to sweets. While everybody sleep, I might get up and go get me some more pie. So they got to make 3 or 4 pies at my house. You can't just come over here and just do one pie. That's not gonna happen. Not no apple pie. And don't have the ice cream. Warm the ice cream up in the microwave, get a little tweak of it, you know what I mean? And throw that ice cream on top of the apple pie. Come on now. Come on now. That's real food right there. Yeah, that's real food. See, I know how to work it up. Oh, she get on you for that? see, see, when you know everybody sleep, what you do? You creep downstairs and get in the refrigerator. You tearing that pie up. When they wake up, you be upstairs sleep like you ain't done nothing but your belly full of pie, and they don't even know it. But they know it once they see that the pie is gone. Yeah, that pie is so man. The apple pie is so good. Like I said, if they make the crust the right way, and that thing is fresh out the oven and you got some ice cream with it, oh man. Woo! Mm, mm, mm. I can go on for days with that. That's real food right there. That is real food. Real sweets. Let me say that. That's real sweets. But I'm a you give me a chocolate cake, I'll tear a chocolate cake up. And don't give me no I mean not the chocolate chip, the Oreo cookies with the double fudge in the middle of it. Oh man, whew, I'm a fan for that. Oh, the blackberry cobbler. I haven't had blackberry. Yeah, I haven't had blackberry. I had to try that one day. Mm. See, now you gonna make me go downstairs and look for some sweets, and I'm already thinking about some ice cream right now. Now you making me think about some sweets. I know I don't got no cake in there, but I think I got some ice cream downstairs. Might have to go get me some ice cream. Mm, mm, mm. Boy, them sweets get me in trouble, Lord. That get me in trouble. Yes, it will. And that's what I need. I need some ice cream. Um, blueberry pie. You can get the blueberry pie, the apple pie. Oh, she a Southern girl. Okay. Yeah, they throw down. Southern girls throw down, man. Yeah, I know you over there eating good. I know you eating good. Yeah, that's the great food right there. I already know you eating good, man. Email me some of them cakes when you get some, my brother. Email me some of them cakes. FedEx it to me. I'll pay for the charge just to have some. Email me some sweets because I know you probably throwing down there. Let me see. Yeah, that's what it is. I love me some sweets. I'm a fanatic for them. Man, you can have me sitting right here in the house. I could turn on an old TV show and eat me some apple pie and some ice cream, or some cake and some ice cream. I can do that all day long. Or watch some old westerns. I can watch the westerns, or you give me an old karate flick, an old Bruce Lee karate flick. Oh, I'm just sitting down peaceful. I love that. I miss those movies too. Them old karate flicks and the westerns. I still watch the westerns, but I miss the old karate flicks. I miss the old what's they call that? The old cartoons that used to come on Saturday mornings, like the Jetsons and all that stuff. I think they still got it. I think you got to live in certain parts of states because they play them so much. But I miss the Jetsons and all that, the Flintstones, and those was the cartoons. Scooby Doo. I love Scooby Doo. What is it? Ghostby Racer. Oh, that was mine. Ghostby Racer. Oh man, that was the show. Those was the fun days. That was really the fun. That's when it was fun. I miss those days. See, we need them cartoons back, because those cartoons, they had their days, they wasn't violent, but they had, some of them have good messages you can learn from. Oh, don't go there, Thundercat. Thundercat, ho! Yeah, see, you already know that was one of my favorites too. I love me some Thundercat. I think I'm not sure, and I could be wrong. I think they already do a new movie of Thundercats. Lionel was my boy. Lionel was my boy. I think they already do a new Thundercat. Now you can take me back to like Battlestar Galactica, Starbuck, what's the name? Roger Starbuck. You taking me back now. Oh, so they are gonna do it on Thunder. Yeah, I think I seen that, but I wasn't sure if that was real, because they do so much with this AI stuff. So I wasn't sure if that was serious, or if they was just somebody was just playing around. I would love to see how that turns out, because I'm a fan of Thunder. I'm a fan of that. That was one of my shows, Thundercat. Or I got you with this one, G.I. Joe. The original G.I. Joe. Now remember that the original G.I. Joe was like that. The cartoon, the original G.I. Joe, not the ones they make now, but the original G.I. Joe. I know you know about that. Yes, that was one of my favorites too. I wish they had those. I can't find. I think they might be on YouTube. I might have to look on YouTube. I might can find those now. But those was the days. Those was the days. And some people don't. And the kids these days, I don't know what they be watching. I don't even know if they watch cartoons like that now. Because I remember my daughter, her favorite thing was Barney. I had to play Barney all day long for her. But I don't know if they even watch the type of cartoon, because the cartoons now, you think they gangbanging. You wouldn't even, you know what I mean? They on something else. These cartoons now, I don't even watch them. You don't know if they're gonna jump through the TV and start attacking you. My favorite Western. My favorite one to this day, I used to be a Roy Rogers fan, and I used to be I used to love John Wayne until I found out other things about him. I stopped watching John Wayne. But I would have to say a good Western for me would be Lone Ranger and Tonto. That's one of my favorites. And I wouldn't call I wouldn't call Zorro a Western, but between those two, Lone Ranger and Tonto, and then what's his name in them? Bonanza. Bonanza is one of my favorites. I used to love watching Bonanza. That was one of my favorites. I still watch them sometimes. I love that. I never get tired of watching Bonanza, Long Range and Tonto, or either if I can catch the good Zorro, I will watch them. That's what I would do. I would really watch them. No, those are one of my favorites. But I might catch Long Range and Tonto once in a blue moon. On the Western Channel. Zorro, I might catch once in the I'm talking about the original ones, not Antonio Banderas. I think that's how you say his last name. He was pretty good in Zorro. He did a pretty good Zorro. I'm trying to think, but Bonanza is one of my favorite. I don't get tired of watching Bonanza. I can watch that all day. I can do a marathon with that. Oh man, the Sinners movie, I love it. That is a great movie. I'm gonna give them a round of applause. And they still doing great numbers right now. And they Gary bring it back from what I heard. They Gary bring it back and do it in the IMAX. It's just gonna be only IMAX because a lot of people said they didn't get a chance to see it in the IMAX. So I think they're gonna bring it back for like 2 months. But that thing is still breaking numbers at the box office. I'm gonna give them a round of applause. Sinners could do a spinoff. You got the Indians. You don't know the brother. You could bring the twin back and his girl. You could bring them back. It's so many spinoffs they could do. That man, Sinners is one of the best I've seen in a long time right now. He outdid himself, and they already made off of Sinners. They already made the money that they did. They already got the money back that they produced it with. Then they made a profit already, and they doubling the profit off of already giving the people back the money that they got, the loan that they got to create it. So that goes to show you that movie was a beast. All the messages that they had in that movie was wonderful. It was wonderful. And now, that could be a great movie. Let me see. That movie of the brothers before they went back home. A movie of the Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yes, a movie. I read it wrong. A movie of the brothers before they went back home. Yes, that would be great. That would definitely be. I could see that. That's a movie that stands out. And I want to see it again because we missed the beginning of it. I want to go see it again. But I love that movie. While in Chicago. Okay, see, I didn't know, and I missed that part too. I forgot that's where they were. Yes, we need to see the beginning of that. Yes, to go on with that. Yes, because they can go so many ways with that movie. They got so many different avenues that they can go with that movie. But that movie right there is a beast. Let me give them a round of applause. That movie right there set the standards. I don't even know if anything else could come. At first, what's the one movie? Maverick was the best movie that came out recently since COVID. And then this one just topped that. Maverick was good. Top Gun Maverick, that was good. But Sinners, it outdone anything right now. I can watch that movie 3 or 4 times and not get bored watching it because I think you can catch something every time. But I could watch that movie 3 or 4 more times right now and wouldn't be bored. It's definitely the best movie right now of 2025. And I don't know if anybody could touch that right now. I see they bringing out what's the spinoff? They got a spinoff coming for John Wick. They got a movie here come out, a spinoff, and I see that's in production. But to me, that's going to be great. But Sinners is a message that we all need to pay attention to. Sinner is a message because it's a lot of things that we didn't know from back in the days, and it's really serious. Even though they made it into a vampire movie, I guess you could say a vampire movie, but the messages that they had in that movie is a must see. I will support Sinners. I support it from head to toe. Sinners is a great movie. It really is. I really love what they've done with that. If you haven't seen Sinners, go watch it. It's a must see. You won't be disappointed unless you just don't understand life. What's so sad? Most people miss the message of and that's true. A lot of people did miss the message because they didn't understand what was going on. They didn't catch it. And that's why I don't want to spoil it so much. But hey, if you ain't seen it, oh well, that's on you. You got to go see it. But those messages from I love when they was all in the barn and well, it was supposed to be in the bar, the nightclub, where they had so many genres of music. You could see from that time before we was born, going through like the 80s and going up to the future, they had it all at one time. That was amazing. And what they said they shot that in one scene. I was like, that whole thing they did in one scene. You can't, and I love filming, so I love doing film. But to see and hear that they did that in one scene, one take, come on, man. That's amazing. That is really amazing. It only gets better. That's a great movie. And I didn't know, dealing with the mob, that is true. They could show that part, and I think the Indians, dealing with the Indians, they could show that. It's a whole lot that they can run with. Because they did take the was that the mob part? I think they did take the stuff with the mob and was supposed to go do something with them. I need to go see that again. I need to go see it again. I love that. That was a great movie. Wow. That really was a movie that people need to go see. And I agree. They missed the whole message. They really did. They missed everything about that. And that's what's wrong. People don't, they took the movie the wrong way. Some people took the movie the wrong way. I don't get how they did and why they were upset. Some people said they didn't like it. I'm like, how you not like that? Of all things, how did you not like Sinners? How you not like it? You know, it showed a major part, especially when the twin at the end when he fought the KKK and he wanted to go back with his wife and with their kid. I love the way they portrayed it. Now I'm not saying about the killing part. I'm not. Let me be clear on that. I'm talking about how he sacrificed himself so that he can be with his wife and with his son that had passed before all that kicked on. I respect that. Have you ever seen Message from the King? No, I haven't. Send me an inbox link to that and I'll go check it out. I have to check that out. But I love the way he sacrificed himself for that. Because that's what you call a man about his family. He really sacrificed himself and put himself in that situation. He was like, I'm going with my family. I want to be with my son. And he really took that next step to go that way. I really respect that, because some people just think about themselves, but he thought about his family, and then you can't get mad at that. That man really thought about his family, and that's real. You cannot get mad at that. Oh, you know what? Oh no, okay. I didn't even have it plugged up. I didn't even realize it. Wow. I'm just realizing I didn't have this plugged up. Wow. I'm just realizing that I didn't have it plugged up. There we go. I thought I did, but now I do. Okay. There we go. That's better. I got it plugged up. I forgot to do it because I was charging my phone. He was protecting his brother who is still in the barn. Yes, he was. He was protecting his brother, and I respect him for that. He definitely was. He really protected his brother, and I mean, he went out like a real trooper. He really did. He went out like a real trooper, and you can't do nothing but respect that. That man really was about his family. He really was about his family. And you can't get no better than that, man. Some people won't do that. Some people will just think about themselves. They'll go sacrifice everything else, but won't do it for their family. Which is crazy to me. But that's just how we live. That's how some people live. I'm gonna sacrifice for mine. So I'm not gonna I'd rather be with my family on the way out than not to be with them. And that's what it costs. I don't know, and I don't want to even talk about that. I'm knock on wood. I'm not gonna talk like that. But I love that. I really love that movie. I really do. That's a great movie. Let me get this right here. Let me do this. But yes, if you haven't seen Sinners, go check that out. That's one of, like I said, let me get him a round of applause. That's a great movie. Wow. I need to I wish it came out on Xfinity right now, or Amazon Prime. That's what I'm trying to say. I wish it came out on Amazon Prime. I would get it right now. That's worth buying it. And they might hike the price up, but who cares? It's worth it. It's worth supporting them. They did an excellent cast. They had an excellent cast. You got. I mean, these are the type of movies, and I'm not saying because they can't just say it was a black movie, an all black movie. No, they had different races in there. Every one of them people, the actors and actresses, they done a great job. That's real talk. They all done a great job. All of them. They really put their foot into this movie. And like I said, I haven't seen another movie that was as good as this. And the only thing that came close was Top Gun Maverick, in my opinion. A lot of other movies was okay, but Top Gun Maverick was on point. That was an excellent movie. Tom Cruise always do a good job. And then now Sinners. Those are the best movies I've seen so far. Of as of late. Let me say that, because it used to be great movies, but Sinners, I never get enough of talking about that. I'm really excited, man. I'm definitely excited. I'm trying to I'm looking for, I can't remember his name. Where are we at? Well, I can't remember his name right now. It'll come to me because I'm trying to do like 5 different things, but it'll come to me. But yes, another movie that I like. Well, I'm gonna go here. A TV show, um, Power, Canaan. That's a show. I don't agree with the way they ended it. The final. The season finale, it's not the final, but the season finale, I wish they would have done something else. It was good though, don't get me wrong. It was good. But I wish they would have added a little more to it because they had a lot of action in it. They really did. They had a lot of action in it. I love those type of shows. Hopefully one day I can create one and have a couple of shows running on the networks for everybody. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna definitely do my best. Well, I'm gonna get off of here. I thank everyone for tuning in. You guys really, really made my day once again. It was great for you all to come on here. I really appreciate it because it was a wonderful time tonight. Another excellent time tonight. You know, like I said, eventually I'm gonna work on here. I'm gonna share the podcast. I might come on tomorrow, Sunday. I might do something tomorrow, early tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it late since it's Sunday because I know people got to get up and go to work. But I'll come on here tomorrow. Well, the games are being played tomorrow. I gotta look at the time and I'll figure it out. The games are being played tomorrow. But once again, I appreciate you guys. You are all now, if you came on here more than once, you are now Screen Time Chronicles family. You are a family member. You're not a guest anymore. So if you've been on here more than once, you are family now. Thank you. I appreciate you for the support. The conversation engaging. And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Screen Time Chronicles podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's journey through the latest in world events, relationships, health, and celebrity news. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share with your friends because the conversation doesn't just stop here. Stay connected and join us next time for more insights, laughs, and the latest headlines you need to know. Until then, take care. Keep your screen time filled with stories that matter. Peace. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again for tuning in to Screen Time Chronicles podcast. Good night.